to all my ATEEZ out there. Welcome back to the channel. Now, you read the title, you clicked on this video for a reason. You all know what time it is. I'm so excited because we are finally getting into an ATEEZ guide. If you've been around for my previous ATEEZ reactions, you'll know I've really struggled with faces, especially Wooyoung and San, but I got a few of them mixed up before as well. But then I watched a compilation of Stray Kids and ATEEZ moments, and Wooyoung was featured in that a lot. And so I think I have a little bit of a better grasp of Wooyoung's features versus San, because I really don't think they look alike. But for some reason, in music videos, the different angles, they really looked alike. So hopefully this guide will help me with that. This is the complete guide to ATEEZ 2024, and I was told they do not have one for this year. That's fine. If they end up coming out with one for this year, I'm definitely not opposed to doing it because it will have updates for things that went on this year. Also, excuse the lighting. It's a little bit earlier than I usually film, and so the sun is currently beaming through my window. So we got some, you know, just ignore that. It'll go away soon since this is an hour long, and it usually takes me a while to get through long videos because I talk a lot. So hi, you must be new here. You didn't know that, sorry. Already prefacing, I talk a lot, so I got a lot to say, girl. Before we get started, just want to quickly mention to please read the pinned comment down there because I have a post linked to recommend me some spooky themed videos. I don't know if anyone's done ATEEZ. I can't remember. I think maybe we have a little bit, but if they have any spooky themed, Halloween themed content, please let me know because I love ATEEZ and I would love to react to Halloween stuff from them. So by the time you are seeing this video, you will have about 5 days to recommend stuff. So because I need to start filming soon for the video, and I can't take recommendations too late because I film a week in advance. So I gotta get stuff in there the week before Halloween. And of course, like I usually do here on the channel, I'm going to go make some coffee. I'm not going to do my wheel today because I think it only had 2 flavors. I reset it on accident, but it only had 2 flavors, which was Holiday Blend and Cinnamon Roll. And I've already had Holiday Blend. I don't know if I've had it on the channel, but I've had it in life. But I have never tried the Cinnamon Roll one. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that one, not have to worry about the wheel. And then the next time that I come up on camera with wheel, or make a post about it, if you guys know, I make coffee of the day posts. Not every day, just when I have coffee and I'm not filming. So we'll reset the wheel and do it, you know, like that. Maybe this time around we'll get Holiday Blend. There's always one left. But I'm going to go ahead and make the cinnamon roll coffee. Of course, you guys will come with me for that if you would like. And I will see you all when I get back. Alright, and I am back with my coffee. Of course, we have a cute little spooky themed cup for the holidays. This is so cinnamony. Like, it's a lot. But using like French vanilla creamer definitely gives it like that vanilla icing type taste. So it's pretty good. I also decided why not have some snacks. We got some eerie critters. These Mother's cookies, like the ones with icing on them. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so cute. If you've been around for a while, you will know I don't really like eating on camera when doing reactions. I just think it's unprofessional and it just feels kind of a little too relaxed, a little too laid back, you know? Maybe in like special occasions, but so I try to keep eating to a minimum. And if I ever get any mouth noises, food noises, crunch noises, whatever on my mic, I mute it. So don't worry, you're not going to hear any crazy munching noises, anything like that, trust me, it'll be fine. But speaking of spooky snacks, for Spooky Week, I do have a little fun thing planned. I'm not sure if I want to do it. There's a little spoiler for any ATEEZ who are watching this right now. Don't tell anyone else. I wanted to make some snacks, like some cookies, and I have like these, they're like cake pops, but instead of putting cake in them, it's like cookie dough that are like, they're not Halloween themed. They're from Wicked, like, you know, the movie that came out. So they're like green or pink. You don't know what color they are until you make them, so it could be green or pink. And I thought that would be just kind of fun. It's a little bit like Halloween colors, so I thought that for Halloween week, I would make those at the beginning of, I would either, like, I want your guys' input on this. Should I do it at the beginning of the first, like, Halloween week video, or should I put it in a separate video totally and still call it, like, oh, you know, Halloween week cooking, something like that? Or should I put it in the video? I'm not really sure. So you guys let me know what you guys think of that. I definitely want to do it. I have some cookies, some little cookie pops, that type of stuff. That'll be really fun. So just let me know what your thoughts are on that. But anyway, now that we're done with all of that, let's get into this complete guide to ATEEZ 2024. Let's go. I'm excited. Sorry in advance for the voiceover. I may sound like a child, but I'm just a bad speaker and was sick for half of it. That is so sad. Yeah, it's expensive, but also that's how it be. It's fine.
ATEEZ is an 8-member group from KQ Entertainment, consisting of Hongjoon, Seonghwa.
Also, speaking of the voiceover, I'm actually kind of sad. I don't listen. First of all, I don't really like voiceover. Not because I have anything like a problem. I just personally would rather just read it myself. Just in general, like not for videos specifically, but just in general, like I very often watch things with the volume off. So I just read things myself. But also, I literally had just made the decision a couple days ago, like, oh, next time I do a guide, I'll read out what I'm looking at because it's kind of hard to follow when I'm not reading out loud. And so I was kind of excited to do this and then read the stuff that comes on screen. So, but now I can't because there's voiceover. So, a little bit sad about that, but it's okay.
Yunho, Yeosang, San, Mingi, Wooyoung, and Jongho.
They're so pretty, genuinely. Like, they look so good. It's a cool little logo.
ATEEZ debuted on October 24th, 2018, making them a 4th-generation K-pop group. The name ATEEZ originally stood for Everything Teenagers A to Z, encapsulating their goal of discussing the hardships and growing pains of youth and inspiring self-advocacy, perseverance, and the breaking of boundaries. Their fandom was officially named ATEEZ for ATEEZ plus Destiny on November 17th. The numbers 1024 and 1117 are important to ATEEZ and show up everywhere.
Yeah, I did a reaction to their song Star 1117, 1117, whatever. And I read the comments on that lyric video, and yeah, there's some good information in there. There's a lot of, most groups out there have like specific dates. Of course, it's like debut date or fandom name date, stuff like that they use in content.
Star
Yeah.
1117.
That's what I did a reaction to that.
The members expressed their love and gratitude for ATEEZ.
Of course, it didn't hit me as hard because I haven't been with them for very long.
8 for 8 members is perhaps most significant.
But it was still a good song.
I had no idea that you guys are the most successful K-pop group that's not a part of like the big four companies. It's incredible.
Their story is one of incredible organic growth. KQ was a very small company and didn't have the funds and resources that those bigger companies had. Nonetheless, the CEO believed in ATEEZ's potential and took on big risks to push them into the market. KQ was very smart about choosing where to invest their money and how best to use their limited resources. For example, ATEEZ's debut music videos, Pirate King and Treasure, were filmed in Morocco. At the cost of travel expenses, they were able to take advantage of impressive natural landscapes as
yeah, it's really beautiful.
In a recent interview, the CEO says, "We wanted to send them to the US for lessons, but we were cash-strapped. I remember deciding to dig into my own pockets to send the members to the US as planned." The members spent 1 month in LA training under the name KQ Fellows.
Yeah, I knew about that. My sister knows ATEEZ. She likes ATEEZ, so she kind of told me a little bit
strong drive and
about
determination.
that.
They returned as performers so skilled that they went viral for their dancing even before their debut.
Yeah, I think my sister showed me this video.
Pick it up,
Yeah.
pick it up, pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vests on my shoes.
They're so cool. I said this before in one of my previous videos, but something about them, just their energy just feels very naturally cool. A lot of groups come out here, especially boy groups, I should say, come out here with this like cool bad boy, rebel image, and sometimes it just feels a little like, even for groups that I love, it just feels a little like you just got here and you're already rebelling against what, you know? I know there's like concepts and stuff, relax, but when I first checked them out, I just was like, there's just something so natural about how cool they are in front of the camera with their dancing and their singing and just their general energy. They just seem so naturally really cool. I mean, just like look at this. This is just so like, this doesn't feel a little like try hard. Like this feels cool.
Following this, they were challenged by the company to choreograph and direct performances on their own for their debut. Their hard work earned them high praise from key industry figures like Leah Kim,
표정 한 사람 한 사람 더 살아있는 게 더 느껴지고.
감사합니다.
Leah Kim, chief choreography of 1 Million Dance Studio, trains idols in the Big Four, choreographed many K-pop's most iconic dances. I feel like I've heard the name, but I never knew like who that was.
and Riehata.
That purple hair is crazy. Queen of swag. Choreographed for BTS, Twice, NCT, and others. Danced with Chris Brown. Who? Lady Gaga and others. That's nice.
Almost 6 years after their debut, ATEEZ consistently shows efforts
I know
to
who Chris
improve
Brown
their
is.
performances. The members shared that they were practicing more intently than ever leading up to Coachella. This culminated in a stunning performance that even impressed non-ATEEZ K-pop fans and locals.
Yeah, I heard about their performance. I never saw it or anything, but yeah.
Even after the media was flooded with praise for Jongho's incredible vocals, he went straight back to LA after their performance for vocal lessons. Hongjoon
Yeah, you can
stayed
always
to
learn
watch a
more.
few performances from
And
other
honestly, you're never
artists
really
and went to
satisfied with
work
yourself.
on new music.
gave me big inspiration. So after that, I just make music after go back to hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love it. You were right back to work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Besides work ethic,
I just have to quickly say to Hongjoon, he's so cute. Before this guide, I haven't picked out a bias or anything just based off of like their performances or the compilation, but Hongjoon has stood out to me a lot. I think he's really cute. He's beautiful. His delivery when he raps, and I think I've heard a little bit of singing. I can't remember exactly, but I think that I have. He sounds really good. His dancing, just him being the leader. Like, I feel like he's a great leader, even just from what I've seen. The little bit that I have, like, I just feel like he's really cool. So he's a contender for sure. Jongho, of course, because of his vocals. I love vocals. That's my main thing that I look out for, even though I'm not educated enough to really understand anything about them, but vocals what stand out to me the most. But then, of course, we got Yunho, we got Yeosang, we got everyone else, Wooyoung, Seonghwa. Seonghwa's gorgeous. So, we'll see.
a major factor in ATEEZ's success is their commitment to building their own distinct image and sound.
Yeah. They are very unique and different. And I'm not just saying that, say that to like every single group. Oh, every group is so different. It's like, no. I feel like when I first heard their first couple songs that I heard, I said several times, like, they have very distinct sound. They have very unique choruses. It's surprising, it's not like your typical, build up into a chorus and then the chorus and then you move on. It's like, it was a build up and then a switch up. And it's just like, I love that. So they are definitely,
with a vast range of
very
genres,
unique, very interesting.
Recognizable flavor.
How do you know it was finished?
So, when we replay the song full, everyone thought that, oh, it's cool, and it's only ATEEZ can do this song, and then it finish. Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah,
That's so cool.
It has to. The song only could be for you and nobody else.
yeah. I think
The members work together with their production team Edenary to create songs that are not only hits, but also fit seamlessly into ATEEZ's discography, overarching concept, and lore.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about their lore,
ATEEZ title tracks.
but I'm not huge on K-pop lore in general, so it's not something I'm totally interested in. Let's say My Name is so good. Yeah, Wonderland was really good. This is something I haven't heard yet, so I finished all the Treasure albums, but I haven't done Zero yet. We'll get to that next, of course. I wanted to check out this guide first. Of course, I do know Gorilla, though. That's the first and only song I've heard from ATEEZ, like, before I checked them out.
Their B-sides are definitely not to be skipped either. ATEEZ are known for their hard-hitting, high-energy, and anthem-like songs.
They're so cool.
But their more vocal-heavy songs should not be overlooked when their vocals are this good.
Before you get into the vocals, hold on. I just wanted to quickly say also, if you are new because I'm reacting to the guide, any group that I'm checking out, I always check out the title track and a B-side or 2 or 3, depending on how long the album is. I can never fully judge an album, a group, whatever, on the title track, because often those are the ones I like the least. Because that's the one that has to be the most marketable. It has to be not generic, but kind of like, palatable to most people, like promotable on music shows. And I like the really unique, experimental, interesting, like wacky wild songs, which are typically B-sides. So whenever I'm checking out groups, I always check out more songs than just the title tracks. That is something that I feel like is necessary when discovering a group, because you really cannot judge someone based off of a title track. Just recently, which actually you're going to see this video if you're interested, the same day that this is going out, for the first time ever I reacted to P1 Harmony. It's not that I didn't like the title track, I just thought that it really wasn't something that I could relate to. It wasn't something that I would be interested in, but the B-side that I checked out was great and totally my vibe. Incredible vocally, you know, lyrically. So I can never judge a group based off of the title track. And I feel like people shouldn't either, just in general. I understand that it's supposed to give first impressions, but
this good.
okay, I think that's Wooyoung. And that's Seonghwa. That's Yunho. That's Jongho. There's Mingi. Yeosang. And I'm assuming that's Son. Hongjoon was in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Was so inspired.
Well, as I talked through that, let's go back and watch it again. I just wanted to see if I could get their faces a little bit before we started, so.
Heavy songs should not be overlooked.
Let's just watch that again with no interruptions. I always get chills when Jongho opens his mouth.
One producer
So good.
was so inspired.
Let's see. PDNM for Soundbomb 360 said he started planning the show after seeing ATEEZ do their rehearsals. Said he was impressed by how ATEEZ would perform with so much intensity. Even as they were dancing, they would sing well live. They could even hear the members breathing and their voices cracking. Yeah. Which is what I love about live. Like, people think that live vocals are supposed to be perfect. The whole point is that they're not perfect, and that's what is good. They created the program that solely focuses on the sound. Yeah, that's so cool.
ATEEZ's live vocals that he created a whole show called Soundbomb 360.
I love hearing
entirely on sound.
Things that are just a little off when singing live, because you know they can sing good.
Unique concept.
But now we have to make sure that they sing live, fully live.
Well-developed storyline that runs through their music.
Yeah, and of course I check out the one group who has like the most in-depth, most involved, developed storyline lore when I don't even like K-pop lore. This might be the one group that I'm like, okay, I have to dive into their lore because it's so integrated into their music.
Music videos, live performances,
that is so cool.
and
They put
even
on like whole
promotional
performances. That's
materials
wild.
and
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
ATEEZ have made amazing in-depth video analyses, and there is even a lore master document.
A whole
But to
master
give you an
document? That's
overview,
wild, bro.
there is a World A and a World Z. World A is like our dimension. In World Z, there is a futuristic dystopian
We love a good
city called
dystopian
Strickland,
city.
ruled by a tyrannical government.
Strickland, that's funny.
Music, creative freedom, and artistic expression.
Yeah, I kind of gathered
begin
that from
and
Gorilla.
surpass
I was
our
able
belief
to.
limits. In this dimension,
Yeah.
ATEEZ forms a resistance movement, calling themselves the Black Pirates, aka Holotees. The government
my gosh.
creates android guardians to hunt them down, and Holotees are captured. World Z Hongjoon travels to World A using the Chromer to enlist the help of Hongjoon and his friends.
That is so cool. He's an entire like series or movie plot.
Every album comes in 3 versions, A, Z, and Diary. The Diary version contains diary excerpts that provide a bulk of the storyline. There are also short films released
That
on
is so
KPOP's
cool.
YouTube channel that
See, we love when album versions are different. See, I hate it because then I have to choose. But at least there's a reason for offering different ones. And yes, I am a hypocrite because I have bought multiple versions of the same album and none of them are different. So don't come for me. Okay? It's capitalism. It's not my fault. It's preying on it's the consumerism, whatever.
as visual storytelling.
But it is very cool. Very unique. I've never seen a group. I'm not like
Their
hugely
creative
knowledgeable
team,
in every group,
set
but
designers, costume designers,
I've never
hair
seen
and
that
makeup
before.
professionals,
Very
and
cool.
notably, Their choreographers, namely BB Trippin, all do amazing work to help ATEEZ.
Yeah, their
curate
choreography is
their
always
unique
really good,
image
even though
and
it's
tell a
not something I
story.
talk about a lot.
ATEEZ brings this rich lore to life with their stunning performance and acting skills. True to their goal, it's hard to imagine any other group putting on the performances.
Yeah, they are
that ATEEZ
definitely,
do.
they are performers meant for the stage. Oh my god.
Their talent has gained ATEEZ the title of fourth generation leaders. They may be yet to collect certain big awards, but their impact is undeniable. They humbly focus on their performance and ATEEZ. They aren't shy about using any opportunity to perform and see ATEEZ. Whether it be K-cons, competition shows, or fan
Oh my gosh.
meetings.
Hongjoon is so cool. That is so
Even
cute.
if these stages may be less glamorous than solo concerts. This mindset evidently paid off, establishing them as performers revered by their 후배s and highly praised by their peers and 선배님s.
펑 미쳤다님께서 에이티즈의 어떤 무대를 보면서 이니미니 피처링으로 홍중이 딱이겠다 느끼셨나요?
I've heard the name
모든
Seonghwa,
무대.
but I've never.
모든 무대.
I don't know what
저는
she
그냥
does.
늘상 에이티즈님들의 팬이었어요. 이게
네네.
무대를 보고 제가 우와 너무 잘한다라고 이제 희번떡 되는 분들이었어요. 에이티즈님들이 그 특별한 에너지가 있고 그분들만 할 수 있는 그 퍼포먼스가 또 되게 막 에너제틱하고 그러잖아요.
에이티즈를 그렇게 원래부터 극찬에 극찬을 해왔다고 들었어요.
네, 모든 후배들이 다 최선을 다하겠지만 에이티즈는
Just sigh casually.
열심히 하는데 잘하는 게 참 큰 특징인 것 같아요. 제가 뭐는 아닙니다만 제 판단에는 저는 차세대는 에이티즈라고 보고 있습니다.
They were even named the 2020 promotional ambassadors by the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports,
That
and
is so
Tourism,
cool.
and were invited to perform at the Blue House in 2022 to celebrate the anniversary of Korea's liberation. Beyond this, they have been rapidly gaining global recognition. Their first tour in 2019 consisted of 800-person capacity clubs. Their next US tour in 2022 sold more than 43,000 tickets and grossed more than 4.6 million, marking one of the fastest rises for K-pop artists in Billboard
is so
Box
cool.
Score history.
We love that for
In
them.
2022, they
What is
became
my hair
the
doing
first
today?
fourth-generation K-pop
I
group
don't
to
get
perform
it.
at the Grammy Museum, and were recently invited back in 2024
I
to
don't
cut the
get it.
ribbon
Please
of
just
the
ignore
Grammy
me.
Museum's brand new K-pop exhibition starring ATEEZ.
I guess this week is
In
Rat Week.
2023,
ATEEZ have topped the Billboard 200 chart for the first time with their newly released second album. The success sets a marker for smaller K-pop agencies in Korea, with the band's representative KQ Entertainment becoming the first such company outside the so-called Big Four firms to have a #1 album on the Billboard 200.
in 2024, ATEEZ became the first K-pop boy group to perform at Coachella thanks to their impressive live performance resume. And this summer, ATEEZ will head back to Morocco to become the first K-pop act to perform at Mawazine and will be headliners.
Very cool.
ATEEZ and
2.7 million
spectators
people
alike
capacity.
anticipate bigger milestones and awards to follow.
That's so smooth.
Now that you know a little about ATEEZ, I'll start you off on your ATEEZ journey with a brief introduction to the members.
I'm so excited. Can't wait.
Every single ATEEZ member is a stellar dancer and performer.
Yeah, visual
and a
for
visual.
sure.
They each have distinctly charming personalities, but together they are very chaotic and have a boyish energy. They're between the ages of 23 and 26, and with only a 2-year age gap between the oldest and youngest, they are extremely close. A large proportion of 18
why I don't eat when making videos, because I'm literally gonna choke and die. I was trying to go back and read this. Age is significant Korea, yes.
In the oldest and youngest, they are extremely close. A large proportion of ATEEZ are OT8, meaning they can't pick a bias.
Oh my gosh.
And even if they do, they often have their bias wrecked by several
Yeah,
other
that's me with
members.
every group. I'm never like a one and done girly. Like I'm like I have a bias who like pops up on screen, I screenshot it, but then literally, okay. I swear, what is with these groups that I'm getting into and guitars? I have a vendetta against people who play guitar, and you know why? Because my old bias of all time is Junhan from Extraordinary Heroes. In my opinion, this is my opinion, the most gorgeous, adorable, beautiful man on this planet who does anything. He could just be sitting there, literally doing nothing, and I'm over here like giggling, you know? So he plays guitar. He's the lead guitarist of his band. And, you know, I discovered Stray Kids, found out Han plays the guitar, and I was totally done. I was like, absolutely not. I don't even know who's on stage right now. I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. I was thinking about something, like biases or whatever. I was in the middle of a sentence, and this man pulls out a guitar. I'm tired of it. Let me go back a few seconds, because, girl, I was trying to say quickly before we get started, moving into that, I do often have biases, but then I also have wreckers, and then everyone else wrecks me, like, randomly. I'm never, like, a one and done, this is the only member for me. Like, no, I am absolutely, like, here for everyone. And I try to point out everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Like, literally, what is happening? Like, dang. Anyway.
Other members.
Okay, moving on to guitar time.
Let's see how well you fare.
I'm tired of it. If it's Hongjoon, I swear I'm gonna stop this video. Oh my gosh, it's literally Hongjoon. Why is it always my... So, I guess I have a thing for guitarists because Han is my bias in Stray Kids. I'm done. I'm tired of it. Stop playing guitar. Okay, quickly, okay. INFP, I don't remember my... whatever. Scorpio, 5'8", we love that. 1998, November 7th. Oop, that's a couple months younger than my older sister. Captain, yeah, they don't call him leader, they call him captain. So that's really cool because of their concept, which is really cool. Main rapper, composer, producer. I'm tired of the guitar playing. Stop.
중학교 때 그 마이클 잭슨의 음악을 계속 이제 어렸을 때부터 종종 접하다가 인스트루멘탈에 이제 꽂힌 거예요. 그 목소리 뒤에 있는 소리. 그죠. 근데 그때 당시에는 아무것도 모르니까 이게 어떻게 나오는 소리일까? 에 궁금증을 가졌어요. 떡잎 되게 남다르네요. 시작이 사운드 메이킹에 관심. 네, 맞아요.
He made a demo CD and mailed it to KQ, but they had no plans to create a new team at the time.
I do know for a while he was the only trainee.
And contacted Hongjoon to ask if he was still making music. Hongjoon initially applied as a producer, but happily accepted the offer to become an idol instead. He is truly in love with music, spending long nights in the studio instead of going home to sleep. He has grown into a genius producer, able to create masterpieces from madness-induced visions.
My.
아, 그 제목이 기억이 안 나는데 하여튼 끝이 기다리는 시작으로
Their outfits are so cool. His jacket, oh my gosh.
He's an amazing rapper with a unique style. He created his iconic laughter tag to suit the pirate concept. He is very versatile and experiments a lot
That's crazy.
with each of his verses.
Well, I think I've seen this very briefly. This video. Oh my gosh, just the way he is on the track, like.
He is also a surprisingly good vocalist.
I'm
My gosh.
Our position.
As for dancing,
He is like super nasty. Like his face is just grimy with it, and his whole body like digs into it. He's gonna give you that superstar energy.
Hongjoon's captivating facial expressions.
What
make him
is
part
happening? A
of
demon
ATEEZ's
line? What is
demon
going on?
line.
I'm struggling. This is okay now. Relax.
Offstage, Hongjoon has a hobby of reforming clothes and accessories.
Oh, that is so cool. I know a couple
Recently,
idols who
Hongjoon
do that sort of thing
designed,
as well.
commissioned, and personally paid for friendship rings for his members.
That is so
after
cute.
Seonghwa
So sorry.
expressed his desire
I don't know what's
for
happening.
one.
I'm dying.
As a creative, Hongjoon has a strong appreciation of fashion. He has a unique sense of style and wants to make his own fashion line one day. This has gained him recognition from his favorite designer, Olivier Rostand, who calls him the Balmain Prince.
Really, it's a honor, pleasure, everything. You're doing so great, and
That is so
anytime
cool.
with Obama, you just make me like more inspired to create more collections. Like really.
Hongjoon is also interested in photography and opened an exhibition in
I love
celebration
photography.
of his birthday in 2020.
I've dabbled in a little bit of
On
photography
top
as
of all
well.
of this, Hongjoon is very smart and well spoken.
Yeah, I've noticed his English. It's pretty good.
Often using this gift to express his immensely caring heart. And he has a strong sense of responsibility, making him the perfect leader. Hongjoon takes it upon himself.
Yeah, I feel like just based off of already what I know about him, I genuinely feel like he's the type of person to where like if anything goes wrong, he's taking responsibility. Even if it wasn't his fault, if he was involved in some way as the captain or just he was there in the situation, whatever, I feel like he would be the one. He's taking charge, he's taking responsibility, doing his best to fix things. That's just the type of person he is. I just get that like from him.
To get involved
Yeah, and I read about this
social
in their
causes like the
profiles,
Paul's Man campaign,
which is really
advocates
awesome.
for ending violence against women and children. He also frequently makes donations to charity. Last year, he used the proceeds from his exhibition and his own money to make a 50 million won donation to the Korea Childhood Leukemia Foundation on 11/17.
Yeah.
All around, Hongjoon was born to be an artist who moves people with his work.
And like I don't know if I've said this in previous videos, but it's like whether it's a curse or a blessing, idols have so much influence. Could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. But because of so much influence, like it's so easy to say, well, you shouldn't be influenced by people. It's like, well, yeah, that's true, but it is the reality. But to then use that influence to do such beautiful things like donating or advocating, it really does make an effect. And people who watch that, the more people see generosity, the more they want to be generous. So the more people see hate, then they want to be hateful, you know? So for idols who advocate, who donate, we love that. So
However,
진짜 얘는 연예계의 능력치 빼고는 그 신이 만들 때 그걸 버렸어요.
that is so funny. I love that. I love that meme. So he's basically, what I'm hearing is he's useless in daily life. That is so cute. Okay, wait, vocals. Okay, now, don't be crying up in here. I ain't having it.
고등학생 때부터 일 시작하고 제 학교
I've only cried in K-pop once,
제대로 못 가면서 계속
and it's not about to happen
연습실에
again.
있다 보니까 애들의 존재가 되게 커졌어요.
This coffee's kind of hitting now that it's a little not like as hot.
방송이어서가 아니고 진심으로
This is a good
애들이
warm
오는
coffee.
순간 그 가족 같이 돼 있는 것 같아요.
Okay, that guitar in the back though.
올라가면 애들 자고 있을 텐데. 얼른 올라가서 애들 얼굴 한 번씩이라도 좀 보고 자야겠어.
That's so cute. Right?
Now we're talking, but you know what? I'm feeling a little bit crazy. Hit me with something stronger!
Oh my gosh. That was kind of iconic. Okay, ENFJ, Aries, 5'10", Seonghwa, 1998, April, vocalist, performer, and rapper. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention it. So his is like I'm assuming it's a rabbit. I think Hongjoon's was, I saw an emoji and it was like a squirrel. If I miss any of their animals, let me know. Because sometimes captions use animal emojis instead of their name, which it's a lot easier just to do it that way. And sometimes if I miss that, I'll get confused. So if I don't point out any of their animals, let me know in the comments what it was, because I might have missed it. He's genuinely like, when I first saw his picture in the profiles, I was like,
Seonghwa is the oldest member of the group. Together,
clutching my
Yunho
pearls. I was
and
like,
Jongho
wow.
make up the math line.
Oh my gosh, he's so
If
cool.
Hongjoon is the father of ATEEZ,
Mhm.
Seonghwa is the mother.
Yeah, I read about that as well in their profiles.
이 친구는 바깥 양반이고
나 소름 돋았어요. 왜냐면 애들도 항상 그렇게
Yeah.
비하고 저희도 우린 뭐
I love
아빠
a good mom and dad dynamic. Like, y'all already know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, in all of the groups that I follow right now, they all have a mom and dad dynamic, and I absolutely love that. It's so cute.
이랬는데 딱 거기서
I especially like it in Extraordinary Heroes because the oldest is from 1998, second oldest is 2001, and then all four rest of the members are from 2002. So they are all four in the same year, and then we have the two oldest. So they kind of naturally fell into that position of like mom and dad, and then the kids, but like the kids genuinely, like it's really, they really are the kids. It's wild. Jooyeon, my god, I've never seen, like they say stop babying idols, but I mean, look at Jooyeon and tell me to stop doing that because
얘기해 주시니까
he would die on his own. He really would.
엄마 아빠 큰아들 둘째 아들 둘째 아들 그래요. 야.
He is very caring and gentle-natured.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
His beautiful heart comes through especially well in his writing. Seonghwa is a very talented writer.
Very cute.
He even brags about it himself. He didn't always have this kind of confidence though. Seonghwa struggled a lot with his self-confidence at the start of their career, especially regarding his looks and his singing.
내가 내 모습을 보기가 싫어서 일부러 머리도 더 길게 눈을 가리고 누가 내 노래를 듣는 게 부끄러워서 항상 늦은 시간 새벽이나 사람이 없는 시간대에 그렇게 연습을 하고는 했지.
But because of the love that ATEEZ constantly show him,
You guys are amazing. Because of you, I learned how to love myself.
these days, Seonghwa has gained a lot of confidence and is growing into himself more and
Yeah,
more.
that's really great. He's so pretty. Like, it's crazy.
His vocals have greatly improved as he's practiced and let himself relax into self-assurance, becoming one of the most stable vocalists in the group.
Cute. My guy's jumping around, flipping around. He's over here singing like that.
Off stage, Seonghwa is wearing the clothes he wants to wear, growing out his hair the way he likes it, going live without makeup.
Yeah, I love that. I really do. Oh, please, okay. I could go on a whole rant about how gendered clothing is stupid. If a girl is wearing pants, they are girl pants. If a guy is wearing a skirt, it's a man skirt. Come on now. How is it so difficult to understand? Skirt and pants and shirts and dresses, like, who cares? If it's worn by a man, it's for men. If it's worn by a woman, it's for a woman. Like, why is this so hard to understand. If a guy's wearing a skirt, it's a skirt for guys. Like, come on now. Relax. I don't understand how hard it is to just let people wear what they want.
And generally
And he
showing
looked
more
good without his
pride in
makeup on.
appearance.
Who is the visual of ATEEZ?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh!
He has a very goofy and chaotic personality.
Oh my goodness. It was terrifying.
And the members fully
I love
embrace
that.
him.
Oh god.
Seonghwa becomes a different person when he is performing, though no less himself.
The duality of man.
He has an intensity and an air of grandeur to him that make him a highlight of any performance.
Scream. Who was that? God bless to you.
He is the second member of the Demon line.
I'm tired of it.
Seonghwa has been dancing since the beginning of elementary school and was the head of a competitive dance club called Dilettante throughout high school.
That's cool.
He spent his school days dreaming up every detail of his future stages. So it's no surprise that he is such a legendary performer. What may be surprising is that Seonghwa is a great rapper too. In fact, he originally auditioned at KQ as a rapper and frequently expresses the desire to do more hip-hop style songs.
Sorry, I was kind of distracted looking at the subtitles because it kind of looks like the same subtitles that the style looks similar to when I put text in my videos, and I used DaVinci Resolve to edit, and I was just wondering if this was edited with DaVinci. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted by that. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah, he's a great dancer.
What may be surprising is that Seonghwa is a great rapper too. In fact, he originally auditioned at KQ as a rapper and frequently expresses the desire to do more hip-hop style songs. Recently, we have been blessed with more rapper Seonghwa in his unit song with Hongjoon, Mats, and in Bouncy. The name Seonghwa means to become a star.
Oh my gosh.
And Seonghwa is as mesmerizing and timeless as an entire constellation, even if he claims he is only the darkness that allows ATEEZ to shine.
Just yeets it out into the crowd. He would probably kill someone. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Yunho. 1999. Sorry for the pause. March 23rd. Man dancer, vocalist. ENFJ, Aries. 6'1". Who said you could be so tall? Dang. What is that? Is it like a puppy dog? I can't really tell. I'm very curious about Yunho because he's
Yunho was the second
very
to join
interesting to me.
KQ after Hongjoon spent 6 months training alone. Yunho is tall.
He is very tall.
Super sweet. And kind.
딱 연습실 이제 가가지고 이제 그 초인종을 눌렀는데 막 반응이 없는 거예요. 그러다가 누가 해맑게 들어오라고 열어줬습니다. 윤호였어요. 윤호가 이제
So
막
cute.
이제 긴장하고 있으니까 옆에 앉아가지고 막 서로 좋아하는 뭐 댄서 얘기도 하고.
우리 윤호 천사다.
그러고 있었는데 이제
나한테도 그랬어.
The members have said that Yunho is the first to notice when someone is feeling down, and that he comes to them personally to express his concern and offer comfort.
So cute. Girl,
He
that
has a
light is
warm heart
beaming.
and is easily moved. ATEEZ often describe Yunho as boyfriend to
Yeah. Especially in Japan for some reason.
He is also called
I
a
can kinda
golden
get it.
retriever because of his bubbly personality.
My goodness.
He was even born on International
Aww,
Puppy Day.
that's so cute.
He's the energizer of ATEEZ, always cracking jokes and making the members laugh. On stage, Yunho becomes
Oh my
very
goodness.
serious about his performance. Despite the fact that being tall is disadvantageous for dancers, Yunho is so good that he became the main dancer of ATEEZ.
Yeah, it's definitely hard for
He
tall
learns
people.
choreography like breathing.
Even I know that, and I
leads
know
the
nothing
others
about
in dance
choreography.
practice.
근데 여기 뽀 가자마자 차작차기야. 차작차. 고개.
His talent consistently catches the eye of professional dancers and mentors. He's super clean and accurate, but always looks relaxed.
He's so cool.
As a true dancer with excellent musicality, Yunho has impressive freestyle
So cool.
skills.
My sister really likes dancing, like watching dancing and stuff. And so I'm sure that's why one of the reasons
Yunho
she
has
really
been
likes
singing
this
and dancing since he was just a kid.
group. She knows much. She doesn't know much
In
more,
middle
but she
school,
is
he
interested
joined an
much more,
academy
like
in
watching
preparation
dancing
for the
versus
arts high
me,
school
where I'm more
entrance
into the vocals.
There, he met Mingi.
That's cool.
한 2시간 만나자마자 거의 엄청 빨리 친해졌다. 엄청 빨리 친해졌다. 나 태어나서 이렇게 빨리 친해진 건 처음 됐어.
Yeah.
Yunho went on to be one of 40 students accepted to Seoul Performing Arts High
that's
School
cool.
out of 500 applicants. He and Mingi stayed friends despite attending different schools. And unbeknownst to each other, they ended
Yeah,
up
that is so
auditioning
crazy.
for the
Like,
same
how would they,
company,
like,
KQ.
that's wild.
Now they are living their dreams together as ATEEZ members.
I can't imagine what that must have felt like, seeing each other in the company and being like, oh my god, you're here too. Like, that's so cool.
Yunho has a very versatile singing voice.
From what I've heard from him, I really like.
He can go very low.
Oh, weird.
But also, it's beautiful high notes.
Yeah, he has a very full voice.
He often serves as a bridge between the other members' vocals. Though he's main dancer, his voice frequently attracts the attention of professionals.
Like tiny snowman.
His talents don't end there. Yunho was cast to play a central role in the drama Imitation.
That's cool. I'm not into K-dramas or anything, but it's cool.
자신 있습니까?
호전됐어요. 자신 있습니다.
자신 있다고.
윤호상와 가와이 데스.
And he is that boy because he's good at most things and luck is usually on his side.
So smooth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeosang really stood out to me visually. Okay, ISFP. I typically gravitate towards introverts because I'm an introvert. So, Gemini 5'9", 1999 June. Vocalist, performer, visual. Is that also a rabbit? I can't tell. It's hard to tell with these types of drawings.
Yeosang brings a fascinating element to ATEEZ's discography with his incredibly full and rich yet soft voice.
Yeah, from what I've heard of his voice, I'm like, wow.
Voice you will hear in many ATEEZ songs.
Yeah, and he's not the type of like, he doesn't look like he would have a very deep voice, at least from this what I've seen.
However, ATEEZ doesn't pigeonhole his voice as a one-dimensional gimmick. Yeosang is very dynamic in the use of his voice.
That one sounds cool.
Yeosang is also an amazing dancer.
So smooth.
He looks very light and fluid when he dances. And he is the king of footwork.
We love some footwork. Oh my goodness.
Yeosang is especially captivating due to his insane visuals. He is often described using words like ethereal.
Oh my gosh. He's genuinely so pretty, like, wow.
Some ATEEZ love to compare Yeosang to a Maltese, but
Oh, is that
Yeosang
what that is,
sees
a Maltese?
himself as a Doberman.
I read that in the profile, and I was like, Doberman, But yeah, is that what that is? Is a Maltese dog? It's hard to tell.
오늘 마지막 콘서트인데
That is so funny.
저 혹시 한 번만 도베르만이라고 해주시면 안 될까?
Collapsed.
아 너무 웃기네
자,
진짜. 하나 둘 셋. 아유 감사합니다. 아유 진짜 착하다 우리.
Yeosang dreamed of becoming a singer since he watched a performance on TV in elementary school. He wanted to go to an arts high school, but his parents were strongly against it. So he ended up attending a prestigious private school with the promise that he would study hard while doing music. Yeosang is very smart and was a very successful student despite having to split his time between his studies and training to become an idol. However, he has said that he might have given up if he hadn't met Wooyoung when they trained together at Big Hit Entertainment.
No more
Their
cookies.
bond was so strong that when Yeosang decided to leave Big Hit for KQ, Wooyoung followed him.
That is so cool.
그 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보니까 그냥 저를 보고 들어왔대요. 망하려면 저랑 같이 망하고 싶고 만약에 성공한다면 저랑 같이 성공하고 싶어서.
It's a good thing that Yeosang is surrounded by good people in ATEEZ, as the members think that he is too nice and innocent, which could make him vulnerable to people with bad intentions.
That was so cute.
He is quiet and has an offbeat personality that is uniquely charming.
근데 여기 뭔가 마피아 게임하기 되게 좋은 곳이에요.
However, Yeosang is stronger than you might expect.
근데 이제 저희 어머니께서 이제 그 얼마 전에 수술을 하셨거든요. 근데 제가 옆에는 못 있어드리다가 그 후로 처음으로 뵌 거였는데 어머니께서 저를 보자마자 이제 우리 아들 이제 프로 다 됐네. 이제 엄마가 걱정 안 해도 되겠어라고 딱 말을 하셨는데 그게 진짜 너무 감명 깊은 거예요. 제가 뭔가 직업으로 처음으로 부모님께 인정받은 것 같고 또 엄마한테 너무 미안하고 그랬는데 아무튼 이렇게 지금까지 성장을 잘 할 수 있었던 건 우리 에이틴이가 항상 옆에서 격려도 해주고 응원도 해준 덕분에
방에서 여상이가 통하는 걸 들었어요. 근데 저한테도 말을 안 하는 거예요. 얘가 너무 표정이 안 좋아가지고 엄마 수술한 거 괜찮냐고 막 이렇게 전화 통화하면서 걱정을 하는데 멤버들이 또 걔 걱정하고 막 그럴까봐 우리한테 말을 안 하더라고요.
He's taken on every challenge without complaint, but also speaks out for himself.
이제 타이틀곡에서 뭔가 좀 더 비중이 있는 파트도 받고 싶고 에이티즈 팀으로서 자랑스럽게 더 활동할 수 있는 그런 제가 되는 게 제 목표입니다.
True to his nickname, the human statue, he is quite stoic. But ATEEZ know he has the softest heart.
Is that just like, oh my gosh, I'm clicking on stuff. Is that just like an introvert thing? Because not generally, I'm just saying like my bias is Junon from Mexican Heroes. He's an introvert. He's so like stoic. Obviously people can get hyped up in the right environments, but like generally he's very just like blank face. He's just observing everything calmly in the background. And he kind of gives me that vibe as well, where he just kind of like just observes and is stoic. And I as well, as an introvert, like I'm not very super expressive. I'm quite subdued in my reactions. It's like, is this like an introvert thing? Not like all introverts are like this, but just like a common introvert thing. Son, INTJ, Cancer, 5'10", Son, 1999, July 10th, lead vocalist, main dancer. This looks like a cat.
Son's enthralling facial expressions make him the final member of the
my
Yunho.
god.
Not only are his expressions captivating, but he also has a very unique...
This song that's playing sounds like a Muse song. And I love Muse. I really do. The vocals sound very similar. The kind of like their album Simulation Theory, where it was very synth heavy. That kind of is how it feels.
Like a slave, churn like a cog. We are caged in simulations.
An attractive dancing style. Son came to KQ with no dancing experience, and his audition looked like this.
Oh my gosh.
형이 진짜 노력파예요. 진짜 인정한 노력파. 저 연습생 들어왔을 때까지만 해도 춤 반이 우반, 열반 이렇게 나눠져 있었는데 열심히 해야 되는 반이었어요. 근데 지금은 거의 그냥 1등이죠, 1등. 거의
As a result of his sincerity, Son improved so much that the members now recognize him as a main dancer. He is even credited for the choreography of their new title track, Work.
That's cool. Of course, we'll get to their music more soon.
He uses a ton of power in his moves. But he's not stiff. In fact, he has an astonishing level of flexibility, especially for a male. His dad owns a taekwondo studio, and as a kid, Sun
I think I
earned
read
a junior
that in the
black
profiles
belt.
as well. Oh my goodness.
Sun is from Name, a rural island on the southern coast of Korea. Sun is the first
Yeah, he's the
idol
first
from
idol,
Name
yeah.
and was appointed as the promotional ambassador
so
of the
cool.
region in 2021. Sun loved to sing and had thoughts of becoming a singer since elementary school. In middle school, he told his father that he wanted to go to Seoul to learn. He was accepted into the prestigious Korean Arts High School and was later offered an audition at KQ, where he has been working hard ever since. Sun is very polite and humble and has a strong moral compass reinforced by his father. True to his name, which means mountain, Sun is a strong person who serves as a protector of those he loves.
Oh my goodness.
우리 하늘씨 있잖아.
It's
우리
so cute.
우리 누나. 어떤 날에 내가 우리 하늘씨랑 내가 뭐 잘못을 한 거야. 어떻게 보면은 아빠한테는 좀 되게 안 좋은 잘못이었던 거지. 그래가지고 아버지가 그걸 이제 바로 잡아 주시려고 야 손바닥 대 하신 거지. 그래가지고 내가 근데 그 어린 나이에 난 지금도 그건 되게 내가 나지만 되게 내가 멋있었다고 생각하는 게 아빠 누나는 맴매하지 말라고 내가 누나 것까지 다 맡겠다고 해가지고 아빠가 그 모습이 너무 기특해가지고 안 때리셨다고 하네.
Yeah.
나는 그게 좀 기억이 나.
This is consistent with Sun's physical appearance as he has built an impressive physique over
That's
the
crazy.
years.
Oh my gosh.
He also has sharp facial
That's a thick
features
boy right
which
there.
can make him seem intimidating. However, that impression is quickly dissolved when you start to observe his timid, soft-hearted personality.
근데 또 공포 영화나 벌레를 엄청 무서워하신다면서요?
그 무서워하는 게 별로 안 좋아해요 제가. 벌레나 그 공포 영화
Me,
별로 안
this
좋아해요.
is so me. I don't like horror movies. I get really paranoid. Like, I'm the type of person to watch a horror movie and then think there's gonna be someone outside my window and like somehow in my house, and I cannot. And then bugs, if you've been to my channel before, you will know. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. I don't like him. Very, very big fear of bugs. I really do. That's why I'm glad that winter is coming. You know, we're gonna get winter soon. Cannot wait. I really can't.
안 좋아하는 거,
네,
또
안
무서워하는 게 아니에요.
그래서 무섭지 않습니다.
겁이 많아요.
No, I fully admit I'm totally scared.
진짜요?
Absolutely.
공포 영화도 무서워하고 이 겉모습과는 다르게
아니
생겼기
안
때문에
좋아하는 거래요.
이 속이 되게
She gets it.
He is actually
She
the
gets it.
softest of them all.
난 따뜻했어. 바닥이 이 불이 잘 들어오더라고.
Like his heart, Sun's voice is beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait to see like variety content from them because I know they're hilarious. I want to get to know more about them.
He is responsible for some of the most beautiful falsettos in ATEEZ's discography.
I definitely will check out Gorilla again. Now that I know everyone generally.
But he can also
Mm-hmm.
Your form doesn't have to be perfect. You just gotta get a little crazy. Let's go. So what's your crazy form? Everybody make some noise!
Did he have to unbutton his jacket though? Was that necessary? Relax.
Down, make it bouncy.
Oh my god. Mingi, yeah. Okay. So we have ENTP, Leo. Ugh. I'm Leo. I just don't like lions. I hate a lion. I wish I was not a Leo because lions are so ugly. I'm sorry. I'm so mean to lions. I genuinely think they're most boring animals. So ugly. 6 foot. Rapper, main dancer. He's a little chicky chick. Duck chick. What is he? I know one idol who's like a duck. So is this a chicken or is it a duck? I love birds. I really do.
Mingi is the rapper with the
Mm-hmm.
raspy,
Mingi, I think, has the most distinct voice.
He is constantly overflowing with charisma, both on and off stage.
여러분. 오케이. 왔어. 오케이, 굿바이. 오케이, 굿바이. 네. 다들 좋은 하루 보내시고 저희는 이제 Good night.
Mingi started dreaming of becoming a singer after he heard a song by Kim Jong-kook when he was young. He would sing ballads, then started dancing hip-hop and discovered rap. He wanted to do all three, so he decided to become an idol.
Ballad.
To appease his parents, he waited until just after he started high school and auditioned for an agency, KQ. His performance skills show how all of those years of devotion to music paid off. Despite his height, he has impeccable body control. Seriously, he moves like water. He is also seriously talented at freestyle.
It's so cool. It's like effortless. That's so cool.
And his verses always hit. In his personal
So cool.
projects, we get to see Mingi lean into his vocals and his alternative style more. His unit song with Yunho, Youth, and his solo song Tunnel for his Fix Off project are both full of heavy,
He's an emo
emotional,
boy.
self-written lyrics.
We love that. We love emo boys around here.
At the end of 2020, Mingi went on hiatus due to his struggles with anxiety. To everyone's relief, he returned 8 months later, having rested and healed.
Yeah, I read a little bit about that in the
members
profiles.
were very supportive
And
it
read about
seems
it. I think, I can't remember exactly what song it is, but they released a song. Oh, was it If Without You? I think that's what it was. That was like his first return back after hiatus. Yeah. I read a little bit about it in the comments of that video.
제가 가사에서도 쓰는 말이 있어요. 청춘이란 물음표에서 정답을 찾는 여행이라고. 저는 물음표에서 정답으로 가고 있으니까 제가 그 물음표 속에서 그 답이 되어 드릴게요. 감사합니다, 진심.
He is a total T and can sometimes come across as unemotional or self-critical.
아이돌 친구 중에 있잖아, 랩하는 애들이 비슷한 애들도 있으니까
아니? 너 같은 애는 없어.
But the members are quick to hype him up and show him warmth when he needs
래퍼가
it.
두 명이라 민기가 빠지면 대체할 수가 없어.
맞아 진짜 근데.
As his best friend, Yunho in particular is
He's
always
so
by
cute.
Mingi's side. While everyone else says they first saw Mingi as cold and intimidating,
이제 민기가 딱 들어왔어요. 제가 이렇게 앉아 있었는데 민기가 막 이렇게 이어폰 꽂고 이렇게 들어오더니 저를 쓱 보고 이렇게 가더라고요. 그래서 순간 무서웠어요.
That's so sad.
민기 첫인상을 지금 생각해 보면 정말 순수하고 정말 귀여운 그런 첫인상이었어요. 아 진짜? 네, 아 진짜? 와 은근히 키가 되게 큰데 그런 왠지 모르는 귀여운
I mean, just look at him. He's so cute.
진짜로? 진짜로? 아 그래? 나 첫인상
Look how shy he
Yunho
is.
is so fond of Mingi that he is
Oh
nicknamed
my gosh.
Princess Mingi.
Princess Mingi. We love that. We love a princess character.
민키 공주. 짜자잔.
Great angle. Here, there we go.
Mingi, the more you understand how accurate the name is.
민키 공주의 안경이고요. 네, 그리고 여기 왼쪽 볼에 디테일이 있습니다.
That is so funny.
여기 앞에 보면 이게 그 제 별명이 또 민키잖아요. 그래가지고 민키 공주에 맞는 생일 케이크를 또 저희
That's so funny.
케이크
We love that.
직원분들이 준비를 해주셨어요. 박수.
So funny.
The contrast between his hard exterior and his personality is
The
hilarious.
duality
at
of
times.
man. Oh my gosh.
Mingi is just as attached, if not more so, to Yunho.
그래서 너한테 특별하게 더 잘해줬으면 하는 것 때문에 서운한 저 이거 표정 봐. 내가 좀 더 잘할게. 근데 이게 또 이렇게
Together, Mingi and Yunho are called the twin towers of ATEEZ because of their height. Indeed, both are pillars of ATEEZ.
That's so funny. Yeah, Wooyoung. Okay, so ISTJ, Sagittarius, Wooyoung, 99, number 26, main dancer, vocalist. Umis. What is that? Another cat? Yeah, I think it's a cat. It's so funny. I swear there's always hair everywhere. Ridiculous. I learned a lot about Wooyoung because of his friendship with Changbin.
His contribution to the team is massive.
I always say Changbin. Why am I
The
suddenly
name
just suddenly
Wooyoung
randomly
means
said
a
Changbin?
beautiful
What
and
happened?
friendly person.
Oh my goodness.
Wooyoung is the ultimate people person and makes friends with
Yep, there it is. I just watched
He's
a
even good with
compilation.
kids.
I don't like kids, so. Aww. It's so cute.
He is wildly affectionate towards his members.
That pink hair is so good though.
이제 점점 친해지는 이제 과정이 있어야 되잖아요. 근데 우영이는 이제 그거를 약간 좀 가급적으로 해요. 어느 날 이렇게까지 갔는데 어느 날 갑자기 와가지고 뭐 팔을 깨물고 간다든지 뭐 이제 볼에다 갑자기 뽀뽀를 하고 막 그런다든지
어색했는데 지금 돌이켜보면 그게 되게 고마운 거죠.
그렇지.
사실 우영이가 없었으면 저희 에이티즈 멤버들이 이렇게까지 이렇게 못해요. 왜냐면
왜? 너 좋아한다.
Some would say he loves people too much.
휘둘리는 스타일이잖아. 난 기 얇잖아 또. 너가 사람한테 한번 대이면 너가 생각한 기준을 넘은 행동을 그 사람이 했을 때 그 사람을 뭔가 미워하기 이전에 그걸 믿은 자신에 대한 자책이 먼저라.
제가 사람을 중요하게 생각하는 이유는 가장 큰 이유는 어렸을 때 혼자 있는 시간이 많았어요. 어떻게 보면 외로웠던 거죠. 어렸을 때부터 되게 전 그 외로움을 되게 어린 나이 때부터 느꼈다고 생각을 해서 그래서 전에는 되게 집착을 했었어요. 인간관계에 대해서 모두가 날 좋게 생각을 해야 되고 모두가 날 다 좋아했으면 좋겠고 많은 사람들이 사랑을 줄 아는데 받을 줄을 모르는 것 같다고 생각을 했어요.
That's a great
사랑을
point.
받을 줄 아는 사람이 별로 없어요.
Yeah.
저도 그래요.
Luckily,
사실
in
저도 아직까지는
ATEEZ,
모르겠어요.
Wooyoung has
사랑을
found
받는
lifelong friends who love him for who
Mhm.
he is and show it in ways that count.
우동아, 우동아,
영상
우동아.
왜 갑자기 안 와?
Wooyoung is especially close with Sun. Together, they are called Usan.
Yeah, I've heard about
안녕하세요.
Usan.
보우코리아 저희는 우산입니다. 반갑습니다.
See, they look a little bit alike, so don't come for me. I still am really working on. I think I definitely know a little bit more about the differences between them. They have very similar like eyes, I feel like.
They have a slogan, Amicus ad Aris, meaning a friend to the very end,
Cute.
which they also got tattooed.
Oh, that's cute.
As is probably obvious by now, Wooyoung is extremely confident. He's not shy to do things that others
Yeah.
might find embarrassing and to be unapologetically himself.
Oh my gosh. He's like,
But
ew.
what makes this even more admirable is that he had to overcome a lot of fear and insecurity to become the artist he
Yeah.
is.
제가 원래 자존감이 되게 낮았어요. 자존감도 다들 아다시피 카메라 공포증도 있고 무대 공포증도 있고 별 같지도 않은 애가 온갖 공포증을 다 갖고 있었는데 그걸 이기게 해주고 힘나게 해준 사람들 여기 우리 형제들이거든요.
The confidence that he has built makes him absolutely shine as a performer.
That's so cool. That was so smooth.
He has a distinctly sensual yet crisp style of performing.
Finally, you found yourself a friend. Then you run him over. Ever since the start, I saw the end. Around the corner, 'cause I know you so well.
Wooyoung often takes center stage for dance breaks and even solos. He has been dancing since he joined his middle school's dance club. He went on to study practical dance at Hongjoon Arts High School while simultaneously taking after-school hip-hop dance lessons. He became a trainee at Big Hit before following Yeosang
Yeah.
to KQ.
Still so cool. Oh my goodness. I listened to this. Oh yeah, because people were confused in the comments about whether it was San or Wooyoung. I did get linked a correct lyric video. And then I also definitely in the future I'll be looking at live performances. So yeah, don't worry. I will get their voices eventually. It just takes me a lot longer than faces. So
Wooyoung has a very light and clear voice compared to the other members.
I'm just getting off my face tonight. Oh, baby, you gotta stop. See that you're calling. I told you that I ain't picking up on more than you wanna start. 'Cause we got a problem.
I just had a thought. I kind of want to try this cinnamon coffee as iced coffee. It'd be pretty interesting. It'd probably be really good.
Just one night off. Love you, but I just need the night off.
He also does strong, powerful vocals so well.
Yeah, his voice is really good. Like I said, I love vocals, so
Wooyoung is very passionate and has a lot of hobbies. He likes cooking, photography, and editing videos. He has a series called Our Side of the Story where he documents a bit more of
That's cool.
ATEEZ's
Yeah, I like
personal
vlog type
lives.
content like that. Stuff like that. If it's like a series of like vlog type content, that would go on Patreon just because a lot of like series don't do well on YouTube, especially for a small channel like me. We'll see. I haven't even really thought about diving into variety content for ATEEZ yet. I don't really know what I want to do for variety content for them. Maybe I'll see some for the Halloween week. If you guys have, I think I did get recommended a few things for Halloween week, but again, if you guys have more, check out that pinned comment because I want to definitely see more. But if it's like a long series, like I don't know, obviously I don't know how long this is, but if it's like a long series, it'll probably go on Patreon in the future, not really anytime soon.
Personal lives.
But I do love vlog
He
type
also
content.
has a strong athletic streak. And finally,
anytime Jongho opens his dang mouth, I just get chills. Okay, ISFP, a lot of introverts in this group. Libra 5'9", Jongho, October 2000. Oh my gosh, he's 2 months, 2 or 3 months younger than me. And is this like a bear? Oh, it literally says bear. I was trying to look at the, it looks kind of like a stamp. Anyway, that had nothing to do with anything. Whatever. But yeah, it's a bear. Okay. Apologies, I'm stupid, but it's fine. Main vocalist. Yes, we know. I'm so excited. I saw him a little bit in the compilation that I did, and he seemed so like kind, so soft spoken, very good listener. Like I feel like I'm really gonna like him, not just for his vocals, but for his personality as well. But definitely for his vocals. I already know, like I said earlier in the guide, but also I've said in previous videos, I've only cried once in K-pop. It was something that was extremely relatable for me, even though I relate to like anxiety and depression, all that stuff, like songs about that. But Dreaming Girl by Extraordinary Heroes, very relatable. We love that. That made me cry. But I said in one of my previous ATEEZ reactions, if there's anyone who's going to get me to cry in K-pop, I feel like it might be Jongho because his vocals are just so soul piercing. Like I've never heard vocals like his before.
Jongho is the maknae of ATEEZ.
So cute.
And the members love to baby him against his will.
Oh my gosh.
However, ironically, he might be the most
That's so
mature
funny.
of them all.
저는 기어 올라가지 않아요. 형들 기어 내려와요.
Jongho is the strongest member of ATEEZ.
I think I've heard that.
He is very competitive and loves to use his strength against his foes. In the early days of ATEEZ,
Yeah,
Jongho's
I read
skill
that
of
in the
breaking
profile.
apples with his bare hands was a
That's
viral
wild.
talking point.
That's crazy because you have to exert force, which makes it harder on your body to sing. And he still sounds so good. And he's over here just, that is so, first of all, that's very random. Like, this is such a weird situation, but kind of iconic, you know? Like, oh my gosh. That is so crazy.
He loved playing sports, especially
You just gotta really
soccer,
jam your thumb
since
in
he
there,
was young.
you know.
In middle school,
Never mind.
he joined a singing competition out of curiosity. But he won first place, and went on to go all
Wow,
the way to a
second place
competition
overall.
in
That's
Seoul,
crazy.
where he finished in second place overall. Because of his obvious talent, he was encouraged to pursue music. Although he was originally torn between his love for sports and music, luckily for us, he chose to become a trainee.
I feel like a lot of idols do get time for
제가
sports though, so
정말 어린 나이부터 이 일을 시작을 했어요.
hopefully
정말
he's been able to
14살 겨울방학
pursue
때부터
sports a little bit.
시작을 했는데 되게 정말 중학교의 생활 그리고
See,
고등학교의
his
생활이
voice
이렇게
is so
시간이
like
지나면서
just very
되게
soft and very nice.
많은 일들이 있었어요. 그냥
Comforting, you know?
제가 막 계속하는 게 맞나라는 생각도 들고 내가 잘하고 있는 게 맞나라는 생각도 들고 되게 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠어서 방황했던 시기도 있었고 되게 좀 긴 시간을 보내고 이렇게 무대에 서서 이렇게 ATEEZ라는 멤버가 되어서 이렇게 무대를 할 수 있게 되었는데
Okay, I just noticed a little bit of lag on my second screen. I don't know if you guys had any of that lag on your end. I'm really sorry if you did. I just noticed it. I apologize. I don't often have problems, but when I do, they're really annoying. So let's get through this video before things start breaking.
사실 제가 막 누군가에게 막 부모님이나 막 형들이나 막 친구들이나 뭐 쉽게 막 낯간지러운 말을 잘 못하는 성격이에요. 막 그래가지고
I feel that. It's really hard for me
표현도 잘
to
못하고 되게 그런데 항상
say
제
things.
주변에 있는
Like I always like he's saying he always feels thankful. Like whenever I receive gifts for something, whether it's birthday, Christmas, just random gifts or whatever, I find it so hard to say thank you and like, you know, all that stuff. But I genuinely love it. Like I have never really disliked a gift. I really appreciate it, and just the thought that anyone was thinking of me, you know, enough to give a gift, like I love that, but it's so hard for me to say it. And so I really relate to that, how it's like it's so difficult to say what I am thinking. So
형들이나 부모님이나 친구들이나 다 너무나도 고맙고 정말 오래오래
like I never feel like I react
하겠다는
enough,
뜻이니까.
like not just in this context, but like for gifts and stuff. I don't feel like I have a good enough reaction, like I'm, you know, and I feel like I don't know, makes me feel bad.
앞으로 열심히 목 관리도 열심히 무대도 열심히 하는 종호가 되겠습니다. 감사합니다.
As main vocalist, Jongho takes charge of most of the more technically demanding parts of their songs. Unlike the main vocalists of most other K-pop groups, Jongho is more of a classical vocalist and specializes in belting, significantly contributing to the powerful, affecting sound of ATEEZ's discography.
So cool.
Jongho can even confidently hold his own alongside senior traditional singers. Here's him on Immortal Songs doing just that.
내 아름다운 사람아 여전히 나는 네 모습인데 또 다른 사랑 배워갈 그대 가슴에 내 작은 기억 하나만
So cute.
We get to enjoy his vocal ability more extensively through his covers, his solo song Everything, and his OSTs like this one. He loves watching the dramas too. Though he tends to take it easy on the dancing to serve better vocals, he never stands out from the rest of ATEEZ in a bad way.
Look at me, party. Look at me, party. Look at me. Looking like a quarter lick. Run up on me, you get hit.
Like he's still so in sync. Like the whole group is insane how synchronized they are.
춤을 진짜 잘 춰요. 이야. 춤을 진짜 잘 추는데 숨겨져 있어요.
왜 숨기시는 거예요?
본인을 숨겨요.
왜요?
노래에 좀 더 집중을
노래에 좀 더 집중을 하느라고.
라이브하기 힘드니까.
춤추는 걸 보면은 와, 춤 원탑이다라고 생각이 들거든요.
이거 동의하시나요, 우영 씨?
인정.
네, 동의합니다.
오, 모두가 인정합니다.
그러니까 정호 씨가 제일 잘하는 장르가 있는데 그 장르를 저희가 잘 못하고 종호가 이제 원탑으로 산인 씨가 말했던 것처럼 제일 잘해요.
혹시 어떤 장르인지
크럼핑이랑
크럼핑 같은 것도 잘하고
무겁게 추는 춤을 진짜 잘 춰요.
좀 힘이 세시니까.
약간 힙합.
That's true. That makes sense.
느낌. 그러니까 오리지널 힙합, 힙합 안무 느낌 있잖아요. 그런 걸 되게 잘해요.
끈적끈적하게. 그 단어 되게 좋아요. 끈적끈적하게.
나중에 한번 보여주실 수 있을까요?
네, 알겠습니다.
Jongho is very shy, but once he gets comfortable, he is a lovable menace.
하지마, 왜 그래 또?
He's a mess. Oh my god. It's crazy. Jongho's insane.
Now we're coming to the end of this guide. It may have seemed like a lot, but this is only the tip of the ATEEZ iceberg. Ready to get on board and start your journey?
Golden hour.
First of all, if you're watching at the beginning of summer 2024, check to see if concert tickets are still available.
Speaking of concert, have any of y'all seen ATEEZ live? Let me know. How was it? Sure, it was insane. Where did they go? LA, Phoenix. Girl. Ain't nothing near me. That's crazy. I don't ever know like how they choose what cities to go to. But like, ugh, no one ever comes close. So sad.
Here are ATEEZ's socials. I recommend heading to their YouTube channel to check out their
But yeah, let me know if any of y'all went to
music
that
videos and
concert,
their variety show, Wanties.
or if you've just seen them live
If
at
you're
other
wanting
content.
to get more involved, you can look into their official fan club membership and POP, where the members do casual live streams. You can find their official Lightstick Lightini on Amazon or in K-pop stores.
That's cute.
Thank you so much.
All right. Whew. And that was that. That was a lot, of course, a lot of information. I was sitting here for a long time. I had a snack. I hope you guys had a snack as well. Had some coffee. I finished my coffee. Stay hydrated and all that. Coffee is not the way to get hydrated, but you know. Whew. Yeah, definitely glad that I checked this out, of course. I love guides in general, especially with ATEEZ, like getting to know them. Like, I didn't know like anything about them. Whereas like when I first started checking out Monsta X, I knew all of the members. I just could never remember Minhyuk's name. But I knew all of the members. I generally knew kind of what they were like just based off of compilations that I had watched in the past, because they're good friends with GOT7, which is one of my favorite groups. And then discovering Stray Kids, I knew a couple of the members already. I had heard only one song from them as well. Like for ATEEZ, I had only heard Gorilla. Stray Kids, I had only heard God's Menu. But I still kind of knew a little bit about them. ATEEZ, I had no idea anything about them except for Gorilla. I'm really glad that I watched this. Yeah, and thank you for recommending this one to me. Obviously, this is the most recent updated one. If they ever come out with the new one, then, you know, for this year, I can react to that sometime in the future. I don't mind doing multiple guides for a group. I think the Stray Kids I watched was really long, so maybe not for Stray Kids, but I think it was like, whatever. Anyway, moving forward, next week I will be doing probably their next album after the Treasure albums ended, which I think is one of the Zero ones, so we'll get to that. And then the week after that will be the Halloween week, so I won't be checking out like new music as in my typical album like title track and B-side reaction. I probably will have new music in there, just not following the same format of discovering. And then after that, we'll get back on a regularly scheduled program for all groups. So yeah, once again, read that pinned comment, contribute to the post. I'll make another one when I have like 2 days left for submissions, because that way people who might not have seen the first one will see that new one and contribute if they would like. General thoughts. I still think Hongjoon stands out to me the most, and I really like Jongho. So I think those two might be bias potential. You know, we'll see once I get into more music, see once I get into some variety content. We'll see all that, but I think Hongjoon, he kind of hits for me. He's just got like everything. I like him a lot. He's very cool. Apologies if there was any lag. It didn't seem like it was lagging a lot, but I saw lag a lot at one moment, so apologies if that. I'll see it when I'm editing probably, but I'm pretty bad at like collecting my thoughts and like saying what I thought. So if you have any questions down below, comment and I can answer anything like, oh, what did you think of this? Or what are your thoughts? I can more easily collect myself in text form. So if you ever have any questions, please let me know, because I will gladly answer anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. For any new ATEEZ who have been watching me for the first time, thank you so much for joining. If you've been here with me for my last, several videos, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to the guide. It was really great. I'll put a link to my playlist of all of ATEEZ videos down in the description. And I'll put it right here as well, because I can put that there and you guys can just click on it and see, for anyone new or for anyone who's missed any videos, go click on that. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.